This tree gives forth fruit, life, sustenance, and wisdom. In the Bible, Moses wrote that Adam and Eve were free to eat of the tree of life. This means that Adam and Eve were free to feed themselves with the science of the tree of life, the science of God, Kabbalah. And as the tree of life also symbolizes the soul, Adam and Eve, humanity, were allowed to enjoy the benefits of abiding in a state of perfection, with an awakened consciousness. A fully illuminated consciousness is represented in the tradition of the Christmas tree, a symbol of the tree of life as passed down through Germanic esoteric traditions. Possessing an illuminated tree of life within means that one's inner senses are fully opened and active, providing a direct relationship with God. Of this tree, Adam and Eve could freely eat. But there existed another tree in Eden, the tree of knowledge.
And Jehovah Elohim commanded the man, saying, "Of every tree of the garden you are free to eat, but as for the tree of knowledge of good and evil, you must not eat of it, for in the day that you eat of it, you shall surely die."
It is clear that the tree of knowledge was forbidden to Adam and Eve, yet they were tempted by the one thing in all of paradise that was denied to them. Knowledge in Greek is gnosis, and in Hebrew, da'at. Da'at is the hidden sphere found in the Kabbalah, which traditionally is never spoken of or revealed. Da'at, gnosis, is the science of the Grande Arcano, that secret knowledge which has been hidden from humanity for ages. However, close examination of the use of the word knowledge in the Bible gives strong indications of the nature of da'at or gnosis.
Adam knew his wife again, and she bore a son. The maiden was very beautiful, a virgin who no man had known.
It is clear to the observant reader that knowledge in the Bible relates to sexuality. Hence, the tree of knowledge, da'at, gnosis, is a direct reference to sexuality. What then is the purpose of this reference to sex and its role in the fate of Adam and Eve? When humanity was physically separated into two sexes, man and woman still carried within them the reflection of their Creator. Thus, within every male, there still exists a female aspect, and within every woman exists a male aspect. By this level of meaning, Adam and Eve symbolize the subtle energetic physiology of the individual. Adam and Eve as polarized energy are represented in the ancient symbol of the caduceus. Popularly associated to the Greek god Hermes, the symbol of the caduceus is actually visible in the records of countless ancient cultures from around the world. The two serpents have always symbolized the masculine and feminine energetic channels that wind up the spinal column. As they are energetic, not physical, a scalpel will never find them. Their root is yesod, the foundation, the sexual organs, and they are fed by the sexual energy. These two channels of energy are called Ida and Pingala in Sanskrit. In the Kabbalah, they are called Od and Ob, and in esoteric Christianity, they are called Adam and Eve. In the Bible, they are also called the two olive trees and the two candlesticks standing before the God of the earth. The two serpents wind up the spinal column of the physical body. The spine is most often symbolized by a staff or a rod. The spine is the staff of the master and the central column of the human temple. The column stands upon the foundation stone, yesod, the sexual energy. The spine has 33 vertebrae, symbolized by the 33 years of the life of Jesus of Nazareth and by the 33 degrees of the Masons. On either side of this rod, the spinal column, are two serpents. Pingala is the masculine aspect, Adam. Ida is the feminine aspect, Eve. It is the energy of Eve in our psyche that pushes for procreation. When Eve is tempted to eat the fruit of the tree of knowledge, this is a symbol of humanity desiring the fruit of sexuality, children. Until this time, humanity was not allowed to have children on their own. They were not allowed to eat that fruit.
And the serpent said to the woman, "You are not going to die, but the Elohim know that as soon as you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like divine beings who know good and bad."
Tempted by the serpent, human beings chose to procreate of their own will. In their innocence, however, they did not realize that the laws they were given were for their own good. Learning to procreate without the guidance of the Elohim led to the discovery of the orgasm. The tree of knowledge, or sexuality, was present alongside all the other aspects of existence. It is even recognized as an important presence in Eden, alongside the tree of life. And in the tradition of the Kabbalah, these two trees are said to share the same roots. However, unlike any other tree in Eden, Adam and Eve were only allowed to enjoy the tree of knowledge without indulging in its fruit.
For as soon as you eat of it, you shall die.
While in Eden, Adam and Eve only knew divinity and innocence, and thus inherently respected the laws of creation. In their innocence, they were ignorant of the consequences of indulging in the fruit of sexuality. Tremendous energy is harnessed in the sexual act between a man and a woman. It is in this coitus that humanity has the God-given capacity to create. Man is the active force, the reflection of God the Father. Woman as the receptive force, the reflection of God the Mother, and sex as the force that brings them together. These are the three forces that give rise to all of creation, and this is the foundation of the universal symbol of the Trinity. The Trinity is a unity of three that express as one.